friends and neighbors, and welcome to a special playoff edition of Ray and Benny Talk Sports. We had a weekend of Game 7s in the NHL, in the NBA, a lot of joy, a lot of heartbreak. So let's get into it. Don't forget to follow us, subscribe on YouTube, like, comment, tell us what you think. Benny, where can they find us on the socials?
You can find us, Ray Benny Sports, on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and of course TikTok. Don't forget TikTok.
The socials. That's what the kids call it,
the
right?
Socials.
The socials? Hashtag the socials. Right. I got a question for you, bro. What was the story of the first round of the NHL playoffs? Calgary winning in OT to set up the Battle of Alberta, Avs sweep, Toronto heartbreak, or Rangers coming back from being down 3-1?
You know, it's always magical watching Toronto choke in a Game 7. So for me, where's your jersey this week, bro?
I hung it up, man. The season's over. Haven't you heard? Look at this. I hung it up after you hung up your Flyers jersey. Oh, you probably didn't even hang it up. It's probably still in the box, bro.
I didn't even take that thing out. I didn't even take that thing out.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Calling me about Toronto, man. Let me just have my sad moment here without you making fun. You're so
sorry.
You're so mean to me, man.
Had to do it.
Petty white.
There was some great stories in that first round, though, eh? What a first round.
Man, we were just talking about that Calgary game and the Calgary goal by Gaudreau.
Yeah, wow.
Poor
Ottinger, man.
Yeah.
Dallas probably, that game, the whole series probably could have been done in 4. But Ottinger was the difference, and he kept them in there. And then same thing. What did he face last night? 60 shots, I think?
Crazy.
Over?
He has a future.
Yeah, so hopefully he can lean on him. Yeah, hopefully he can do that again next year. It'd be interesting. Well, hopefully he can totally, because that's Dallas is in the Jets division, right? So we don't want him to have too good of a season. But
yeah. All the stories were actually really good in that first round. It was crazy. Lots of goals. That Avs sweep, we saw that coming. The coin was thinking taking the Predators in that one.
Nah, coin doesn't know.
Bruh.
Coin, come on.
Of course, the next round with the Battle of Alberta, we'll get into that. And the Rangers coming back from 3-1 is pretty good too, man.
Yeah, it's a good thing they knocked out Crosby, I guess, for a couple games. Good job, troops.
Not on purpose or on purpose?
Probably a bit of both.
It's part of the game, though. You do try and play physical to get their best players out. That'll never change. And that's what happened.
He didn't get suspended. He didn't get fined. So I guess the league thought it was pretty clean, but Pittsburgh thinks differently, but it looks fairly clean. I don't know.
Right on. Well, let's move on to round 2. The coin has returned, but how did the coin do in that first?
Are we done talking about the Maple Leafs misery already?
Well, we can talk about when we talk about Tampa Bay again.
We can move on.
Maple Leafs misery. Yo, playoff misery is a son of a gun, bro. At least I got some Flyers. At least I got some playoff misery to fucking do.
How many Game 7s can you lose, though?
I swore. Can we get that out of there? I swore. I'm sorry, friends and neighbors.
Getting angry over those Leafs, eh?
Well, you're upsetting me, bro. Can we just let the sleeping dogs lie or whatever that's... Let's move on. Second round of the playoffs. The coin. How did things go for the coin in the first round, brother? Talk about the Leafs. Don't worry about the Maple Leafs.
Yeah, the coin did not do too well. You know what? It had the 4-0 sweep in the Eastern Conference Finals playoffs, but it also then went 0-4 in the Western Conference. So a 4-4 finish for the coin after round 1.
Coin's going to have a tough time coming back.
Yeah, 8-0 for Ray and Benny. So, yeah.
Pretty
He's
good.
going to have a rough one.
Pretty good. All right, let's look at these second round matchups, and let's start off with the Western Conference. What are we looking at, brother? What are your predictions? And then what does the coin say?
Well, we got Colorado and St. Louis. So another matchup. I do believe they met last year or the year before was. To me, though, the Blues, Colorado obviously dominated Nashville. I think it was Connor Ingram kept Nashville in a lot of those games. But even then, a lot of those games ended up in blowouts. So Colorado had a pretty easy first round and have been resting for a bit. Blues knocked off Mini in 6.
Yeah, Mini.
But they went, Ville Husso in the first couple games, then went back to Jordan Binnington after that.
Yeah.
Are they going to get enough good goaltending to stop this Colorado offense? I don't know. We'll see. But the Blues, they know how to play in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
They do, bro. Well, one second. One quick second.
Uh-oh. What's happening here right now? It just disappeared. Oh, you know what? I knew this was coming, and I was gonna say, "Don't do it."
Sorry. I just had to change my shirt.
I
just had to change my shirt, bro. Well, who are we talking about again?
Where's the Leafs jersey? Where's the Leafs jersey?
I hung it up. But you know, when Dale Howardchuk went to play for the Blues, I had to follow Dale. So here I am with a nice, clean Blues shirt, bro. You don't mind, do you?
After you wore that Leafs jersey last week, probably Blues fans are right now, please, like, Ray, take it off. You didn't have the Leafs last week. You're not gonna have the Blues this round.
I got him, cousin Mike. I got him, brother.
Mike's not happy now.
So what are your thoughts on this matchup?
I am going to go. I think it'll be a tougher series for Colorado for sure. I don't think it'll be a 4-game sweep, but I think Colorado's learned from the past, and I'm going to go with Colorado in this series.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with you as well, bro. As a St. Louis Blues appreciator, the Avs are just too strong, man. They have a total game. The star power on that team, like, yeah, I don't see it going any other way. Maybe in 5 games, bro. Maybe in 5.
It could be, and if Colorado ends up losing this, do they start to be thought of like Toronto, who can't get past to get there? McDavid and Edmonton that can't get there. Colorado's going to be on that list too of failures in the playoffs, right? Because they got some good guys, McKinnon, Landeskog, like Cale Makar, like they just, and that's only a few out of them all, right?
Don't forget Kadri. Everyone always forgets about Kadri.
And you know what the greatest thing was? He hasn't been suspended yet.
Pretty good. He's maturing. He's getting older, brother. He's getting older.
Yeah.
You just have to get out of that Toronto matchup. So what does the coin say?
Well, let's check it out.
The Blues and Avs. Here comes the coin.
Here it is.
The coin's got.
Oh, my goodness.
What?
Tails.
He's taking the visiting team?
The coin is going against one of my picks once again. Did he not learn for the first round?
The coin has to catch up, though. The coin has to strategically catch up. So maybe it's like, I'm kind of in a position here. So coin, I understand. I understand where you're at. So that's a good. Wow.
The coin is going St. Louis. So we'll see what happens there.
Maybe the coin don't like the Avs.
Maybe. It's waiting for them to lose. Did pick Nashville, I guess, right? So
that was not smart. How about that next matchup in the West, brother? Who you got?
Woo! We've been waiting a long time for this Battle of Alberta.
I know. This is going to be good.
I wish it was the Jets playing one of these teams, obviously, but Battle of Alberta, man, 91, I think was the last time.
Yeah.
They played good. Like, that is crazy.
That's going to be a heated rivalry. That's heated rivalry in Canadian football, never mind. So this 7-game series, or whatever it goes to, oh, man.
Well, Kane, Kachuk, that's going to be an interesting one. How many times are those two going to go at it? Kane,
Kachuk. Oh, just a reminder, we had that little steak dinner thing going on with Kane. Kane looking good.
Let's not get too far out of ourselves.
A reminder. Just a reminder, bro.
Can he win the Conn Smythe by not advancing past the second round?
Oh, no. He has to advance for sure. for sure. And part of that, Kane winning the Conn Smythe was a little bit of a challenge. Let's see if people will actually vote for him no matter what he does. If they make it that far. Yeah, exactly. So we'll see.
Especially giving it to him over McDavid or something like that.
Well, both of them can't make it. We know that. Well, I mean, man. Both of them can't win it.
Calgary was pretty dominating against Dallas. Goaltending saved Dallas.
Absolutely.
Can Mike Smith do the same thing if Calgary can play the same way and dominate the same way and get 40 shots a game?
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so.
And then Leon Draisaitl dealing with a high ankle sprain. So we'll see how he is in the first couple games of the round. But Edmonton won the season series 4-2. So we'll see if they can carry that over. But I'm going to go with the Calgary Flames in this one. And I fully expect this one to go 7.
I think it'll go like 6 or 7. I don't think it ends in 5 at all. I might just side with Edmonton personally. But I believe in your pick too, bro. Calgary. I'm on board. I'm on the train.
This one could
toss up.
Yeah, exactly. It could definitely go either way for sure. But I definitely I'm going with Calgary. Yeah. And Will the coin disagree with me again?
Markstrom will be huge in this one, eh?
He will be.
Huge.
He has to be a little bit better than he was in Dallas. He was pretty good, but I think he's going to have to be better. And I mean, that's a lot of firepower there on that Edmonton side, but it's still top heavy too, though, right?
Yeah.
They got to get some.
Yeah.
Where's Jesse Puljujärvi been? I don't think he showed up that much in that first.
You love that guy, eh? You love Puljujärvi. And we're exposing all of Benny's hate tonight, Puljujärvi. Right?
He's just been a disappointment, right? But
fair enough. And what's the coin have to say on this one?
Let's check it out. Coin,
what you got to say?
Wow. Coin is agreeing with me this time.
He's playing it safe. Taking a risk on one, playing it safe because he's going to climb in. But
so he's going Calgary, or the coin. I'm not sure.
I guess coin has to do opposite of what I picked next round to kind of be in contention.
Yeah, maybe it just wants to get close enough and then pounce in the last 2 rounds. But
okay,
it needs more of a comeback here in your Eastern Conference picks. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go with the Eastern Conference picks. Friends and neighbors, don't forget to comment in the comment section about your playoff picks. See how you do against the coin. We're doing pretty good against the coin. We're up 4. Rangers and Carolina. I'm going to have to go with Carolina, man. They're a little more tested. The Rangers, good for the Rangers. They came back in that series. They were down 3-1. They were down like 2-0 in games 5 and game 6. And you can't take a guy out like Shesterkin. If he's on his game, he's a Hart. What do you call them? He's been nominated for the Hart. He was the man on that team. And if he gets back into that form, even though the playoffs have been goal crazy this year, the New York Rangers can take it on the back of Shesterkin. And they do have like Zibanejad's playing a wicked series for them. And of course they have Panarin and Andrew Kopp. A physical force that we know very well, but I just think Carolina is a more tested team. They've been through the playoffs. They played a great round against Boston. I kind of compare Carolina and Boston. The way they played. Doesn't it always surprise you? Like in the past 20 years, Boston's only won 1 Stanley Cup.
Yeah, big time.
I always think they have more than one, but they only have that one with Claude Julien.
Yeah, it feels like they should have more than one. Tim Thomas, right? It feels like they should have more than one. But
Rask and Tim Thomas. I thought at least one had. Both of them got a cup, but that's not true.
Well, they did lose. Who did they lose to? The Kings in one? No, Chicago. They did make another one and lost it, but I can't remember if it was the Kings or Chicago now offhand. So
probably the Kings.
But it is. Okay,
Kings would be the Kings, right? Chicago's in the same conference.
No, Chicago's opposite of Boston.
Are they? They're in our division. Dumbass. Not you, me. But speaking of goaltending, Rianta is having a decent. He's at .927, goes against a .237. Not bad, pretty solid considering where the playoffs are. But I think it will come back to is Shesterkin's hot or not? Is he hot or not?
Hot or not?
That website.
Pull up the website.
Yeah, no, don't, bro. I'm gonna take Carolina here. I'm a personal fan of theirs. I really like their physical, relentless style. And like I said, they remind me of those Bruins. So I'm going to take Carolina in this one. What do you think about this series, bro?
Anything on Frederik Andersen if he's back? I haven't heard anything about him.
No, bro. It's all about Rianta.
It's funny because they said maybe he'd be back in a couple games of the series or whatever, but he must be a lot more hurt than what they let on. So
as usual in hockey.
Yeah, if they can get Andersen back, we'll see. Like you say, if Shesterkin can get back to his regular season form.
Yeah.
He got better in the last few games, but he was terrible in the first few. So if he can get back to that regular season form, then I think the Rangers got a pretty good chance to take this series and maybe he can outduel Ranta. But yeah, I kind of agree. And I'm siding with you on the Carolina side, even though the Rangers win gets the Jets a first rounder, but still be a late first rounder, but
cheer for that one, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Should be another good one though.
I think so. I think it's another good long series. What does a coin have to say on this one, Brad? Home, away. Home being Carolina, away being the Rangers.
Coin. Yeah, coin is going with Carolina. It's heads.
Uh-oh. Okay, coin. Okay, coin. Also sick of being wrong, I guess. Also sick of being wrong. Let's go on to the next series. The Battle of Florida. Panthers, and like I remember at the beginning of the year, you kind of snickered and laughed at me when I said this is going to be a hot matchup. This is going to be a hot rivalry, and it's
I did
hot, bro.
say, I did say it needs more of this to happen before it turns into that hot
Bro, they
rivalry.
had that series last year in the playoffs.
It was
That
not. Tampa took
that
that
was a
one, no
game six.
problem.
That was a good physical
Yeah,
series. Yeah, no, yeah, that's true. And that's where that rivalry really started. And it's just heated up this year. And this is one to watch. I think it'll rival the rivalry, game wise, excitement wise, with the Battle of Alberta. Fans wise, you won't be able to duplicate that. What's going on in Edmonton and Calgary? There's no
no,
way the people of Dade County, Miami, and Tampa Bay will get that. But I think the games will be
yeah,
just as good. Both teams are scoring lots of goals, and both goalies,
Bowlies.
the bad goalies, Vasilevsky and Bobrovsky haven't been too hot. So
No,
this could be a very high-scoring series. It's the reigning champions versus the President's Cup winners. I think it's happened like nine. This is the ninth time it's happened. The series is 4-4 right now for Presidents versus Stanley Cup winners. So we'll see
that's pretty
here.
cool.
Yeah, and you know, President's Trophy has only been given up since like 1986.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that
There was
thing was
nothing. There was
old,
nothing
bro.
before.
No, man, they didn't
Oh
care
wow.
about who won it. That's some European soccer thing that they brought in 1986. Pretty crazy, eh?
I could see it really. The NHL is like that. It's all about the end, the Stanley Cup win kind of thing, right? Remember when
Exactly.
Nashville put up that the
The
banner?
banner. What? How shameful is that? Western Conference.
Conference
Get
champ.
out of here. Who does that, man? Who does that? Oh my
Regular
god.
season champions. Don't forget that.
West Kildone and KCAC runners up. Get out of here with that garbage. Come on now. But back to the Panthers and the Lightning. It's going to be a good rivalry, a good series. And I think I have to go, not I think, I have to go with the Lightning, bro. I took them earlier on in the year. They're champions, and I'll stick with that. Um, Again, just because the goaltending isn't there, and just because they are proven through the playoffs, and that Game 7 series with Toronto, they're feeling it. So I'm gonna take that Lightning, bro. I'm gonna take that Lightning.
Yeah, I think I might agree with you on that one as well. I think they're just the playoff tested. They've been there more often. They've won 2 Stanley Cups in a row, obviously. So I think they'll do it. The only thing to me is if they've obviously played a lot of games in the last 2 years. Yes, shortened seasons and all that stuff. They played a tough 7-game series against Toronto. That could have gone either way. So we'll see if they can come out and play with that intensity that they have and can play with. And if they don't, then Florida has a chance. But I agree. I think this is going to be high scoring. Claude Giroux's had a pretty fantastic playoff for being a deadline deal guy
Yeah, no
to Florida.
doubt.
Not deadline, but a little bit earlier. And Tampa, they just obviously got some really good players, good goaltending, good D. So it's going to be another awesome series.
Yeah, something that's not good for Florida is they went like 0 for 18 on the power play. You can't do that against the Lightning. Every team that has went 0 for in the first round of the playoffs, including 0 for 28, the 1996 Jets against Detroit, have never moved on past the first round. Hey, you were there. You and producer Grammy were there. It's true.
Producer Grammy there
0 for
too. 3 games
28.
at home.
0 for
That's
28
crazy.
Yeah. And they went 0 for 18, so they can't do that against the Lightning. If they do, then for sure it's the Lightning's to take. But I'm going to take the Lightning. Coin, what you got on this series?
It was a lot of comebacks by Florida too, eh? So we'll
Yes.
see if they can't get into that hole against Tampa. It'll be tough to come back. So
No, Tampa, well, they're such a disciplined veteran team. They're a championship team.
yeah,
They're
yeah, for sure.
what's his name is out for a bit. Braden Point. He's
Oh yeah,
day-to-day.
Braden Point. Yeah,
Missing game 1. That could be huge.
that could be. I think he's day to day. He's missing game 1, but day to day after that, whatever that means.
Yeah, well, what's his name? Frederick Anderson. What's going on with that dude?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Coin, what does Coin have to say, bruh?
See it
Comes
go
the
up.
Coin. There we go. Go down. There it is.
Oh, it is going heads. So going with Florida.
Okay.
So going against you on that one, man.
Okay, well, that makes sense. Florida
Yeah.
home team might as well mix. Hey, bro, why is Andrew Burnett still like interim head coach? Shouldn't that tag be taken off that dude?
It should be now, but I think they were waiting to make sure. If he would have lost that series, they probably would have shown him the door. But
Really?
they got the win. I don't know.
Maybe it's kind of a what you call it, a superstitious thing.
Maybe, but you think
Maybe
after
so.
that regular season he had, it would have been fine. But yeah,
Yeah.
Should be good now, I would think, even if they lose this series, unless they get blown out of the water. But
You'll see. We'll see. Florida has teams both in the NHL and NBA playoffs still.
pretty good.
Yeah, let's move on to those NBA. But a lot of them are scheduled like on the same night and back to back, which is probably not good for NHL action, bro.
I think Florida and Tampa are going head to head with basketball, I think it was.
Jeez.
And then they got a back to back too. So it's like the
Schedule
NHL, man,
makers,
sometimes the NHL, sometimes I don't understand them.
Like I get it, you don't know who's gonna be in there, Florida, Miami, but still at the same time back to backs and
Yeah. That's the NHL and your boy Gary Bettman,
my boy Gary Bettman, you better get the hell out of here with that garbage, bro. That's I'm taking that personal. That's horrible, my boy Gary Bettman. That dude's trash.
I thought you guys had a relationship or something. I don't know. It's just whatever.
Let's talk about the NBA playoffs, man, before I start going off. Let's talk about the NBA playoffs, nonsensical playoff predictions. How are they going for you, bro, in the West? My predictions are looking pretty good, except for one.
Yeah, I would have had one. Those Mavericks, apparently they can stop the sun.
Luka Doncic kicked that sun in the face, bro.
Yeah, he kicked that thing out of there. I don't know what he did. He just took over that series.
Chris Paul limping off and
Chris
stuff.
Paul went somewhere else.
He's got to go somewhere else to get a ring, bro. He's got to go to LA Lakers and his boy LeBron James.
Yeah, because he did so well this year.
Trade him for Westbrook. I don't know what to do, bro.
He probably would have got his ring years ago if the NBA didn't veto that trade to the Lakers with Kobe at the time, right?
Kobe and Chris Paul would have been ridiculous, man.
Nice league for that, eh?
Your boy David Stern. And how about the other Western pairing there, brother?
Yeah, Golden State. Denver gave them a bit of a run, game 6, but Golden State was too powerful. Denver losing Ja Morant did not help, obviously. So Golden State took that one. They got to sit back and rest for a bit.
Sick of Golden State. I'm sick of Golden State. So what are your predictions, nonsensical predictions, for the Western Conference Final?
You know what? So I'm just trying to figure this out a little bit more. So a Maverick refers to a calf or unbranded cattle.
Bro, this guy's going to the dictionary for these predictions.
I mean, it could obviously have different meanings as well, Maverick, but I'm assuming that's what Dallas was going for here, right?
Let's go with that one, bro.
Okay. Well, these cattle, they're going to get speared by these Warriors.
Look at this.
The run for the Mavs will run out and the Warriors will be set to move on and conquer the championship round. So
wow,
I'm going Golden State over these Mavericks.
This dude taking his weapons again.
It's all about the weapons. I'm
going to go with the logos, man. Like, just creativity, man. What you doing putting a bridge on a jersey, man?
We got a horse on the logo.
Yeah, man. The horses don't cross that bridge. The horses don't cross that bridge, man. Yeah, they had a hat. What's up with that? The horse is going to cross that bridge, or the cattle, or whatever you want to call it. They're going to stomp over that bridge, I think. And I'm going to take Luka Doncic to still be on fire and beat them Warriors. Because I'm a little Warrior hater, bro. I don't hate too many teams, but I'm not a fan of the Warriors. I'm done with them, man. I'm done.
I don't really want to see them win either, but I just think they're back into form. Steph Curry's playing really well. I think they're going to take it. So,
and they got those weapons. Yeah, but I got the horse, man, like a Trojan horse.
Maybe their weapon's a bridge.
Yeah, they're going to split open while the horses are coming. Exactly. They're going to fall into the water. Son of a gun.
Exactly.
Oh, friends and neighbors. And let's go into the Eastern Final. I'm sticking with my homeboy, Will Smith, man. Yeah, we're going to party.
Where's he going?
He's going to go to the party where the heat is on all night and the beach to the break of dawn. Welcome to Miami. Benny loves it in Miami. I'm sticking with Miami, man. He's going to backhand that team. Of course, I took the Bucks because I thought, how's a deer going to lose to a little leprechaun? But, man, they pulled it out. Wow, Boston, what's his name?
Looking pretty good.
Jason Tatum wrecked that team in Game 6. Yeah. And that bled into Game 7, man, what's that guy's name? Can't even remember. Grant Williams got like 7 3-pointers just because they were scared of what Jason Tatum can do.
All about those 3-pointers, man.
in today's NBA, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's so shameful, man. I'm from a day of, Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, points in the paint, and now they're just throwing it out, shooting like a 3-point competition, bro. I can't with that. That's why we got to make nonsensical predictions. Just saying.
Well, you want to speak nonsensical?
Yes.
You remember that you liked the logos in the last one? I'm going with the logos in this one. That leprechaun, he's going to cause some damage.
Oh, bro.
Have you seen that cane? It's got a sharp, pointy end.
Yeah, I know, bro. But
that Miami Heat basketball coming down from the sky, the leprechaun's just going to pop that ball.
It's a sun, though, bro. Just like last time. It's all about
that cane is magical.
It's all about that heat, bro.
The cane is magical. He is going to take that cane, block Will Smith's slap.
Oh,
and you know what? He's going to slap Will Smith back with that cane.
WWF style, friends and neighbors. He's running a promo here.
It is. The leprechaun is going to take the Celtics to the championship.
Oh, wow. Okay. So then to the championship, since you got the Celtics and and the Bridges, who's going to win that?
Whoa, we're going there.
Yeah, bro.
You know what? That leprechaun is going to cross that bridge. Just one leprechaun against all these warriors. And did you see that cane? It's got a nice pointy end at the end of it.
You told me about the pointy end, bro.
Yes.
You told me
he's going to take out those warriors, and the Celtics are going to win the championship.
You hear that here, friends and neighbors? He got this sticky point stick guy winning the chat. Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna take the horses. I'm gonna take those cattle to run all over. It don't matter who comes out the West. No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna stick it with Will Smith. I'm gonna keep it with Will Smith to the very end. This is nonsense, bro. To the very end, I'm gonna change my mind, but I'm gonna keep it with Will Smith. He's gonna smack that son right out of here. Not the son, the horse.
The horses.
He's gonna smack that. He's gonna smack that horse in the face,
dude.
Hard.
PETA coming after you for that one.
Oh man, PETA.
Don't they love animals?
Get out of here with that garbage, man. I'm gonna eat some fish and pork tonight. Fish and pork buffet tonight. Yeah, man. I can't eat beef. Yeah, my blood pressure, man. I can't eat beef.
Dude, eat that cow.
Nah, man. You gotta eat that pork. Eat that hot dog.
Your Maverick guy is a cow. You might as well eat him on his way to the championship.
Friends and neighbors. Don't forget to check us out later on in the week where we do have Benny's Briquette and Eat That Hot Dog made of pork. Benny, before we leave, let's hit some quicks. Let's do some quick hits. CFL Labour strife, bro. This is pissing me off. Man. I'm serious. They're going on strike. There's a preseason game that probably won't happen if they don't find a negotiation by Wednesday, and they don't have any scheduled negotiations happening. So, bro, I'm just getting pissed off. And we'll talk into more detail about this in our next episode. But, man, quick hits on this.
It's a mess. It's a big mess for the league. It's a big mess for the players. Again, the timing of the contract ending right before training camp is terrible. And waiting to the last minute to start talking is terrible. They have to be working at this deal. And I don't get there was a deal the other day. It didn't get approved or anything. Nobody likes it. So why aren't you back out there hammering out a new deal?
Yeah.
Get another deal online, make some concessions on both sides. The players gave up a lot last year to play that season. The league should look at that and make some concessions on their end as well this year. And get a deal done, right?
Yeah.
Because like you say, if it's not done by Wednesday, already one exhibition game's canceled.
Yeah.
And the league did show last year they don't need exhibition games to play, but those first few games are going to be weak if that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And then certain guys, you're not making the team if you don't get that training camp, right?
No, this is just ridiculous. They should have this done at this point. Like the league, especially if they're being led by the three big Western teams, Edmonton, Saskatchewan, and Winnipeg, who is the single owner that's losing money if they don't play the first few games?
Those ones. Well, Saskatchewan.
They don't have an owner.
Yeah,
they don't have an owner.
Winnipeg, so.
They don't have some guy sitting in their owner's box saying, I'm losing money. They're a community-owned team with a figurehead president who personally is not losing money. So they can
him
hold on.
Personally, but those teams can't afford to lose money either, though. They're
the ones who make the most money, so they will hold on. They will hold on, man. It's getting stupid now. It's ruining it. Coaching Carousel, NHL. More action today. DeBoer from the Golden Knights gone. Lambert, one of my boys, running the aisles. That carousel's moving, Brother Benny.
Does Sheldon keep his job?
Oh yeah, for now. He got to move on for sure. For sure.
My fear is, and we've kind of alluded to this before in messages and that they fire Keefe and then they go after Trotz as well, where we also probably thinking Vegas goes after Trotz as well.
Well,
so, and then what does that leave the Jets with after?
You're putting all your eggs in the berry basket, eh?
The berry. We need the berry here.
Oh, goodness. And one last thing. What are your thoughts here? AB tweeted today, just want to retire a Steeler. Tweet number 2, not play, just retire so we clear.
Sign him.
This fool, man.
They should sign him. I mean, let the guy retire where he had his most success. I can't see them signing him. Not at all. They don't want anything to do with this guy at this point. Maybe in 5-10 years, if this guy turns his life around at some point and starts being a decent human.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
No chance ever?
No. Benny, do you have anything to say to the people? Come on now, bro. Do you have anything to say to the people?
Do you know what happened in 2004?
Lots.
But you know what that was? That was the last time that Toronto clinched a postseason series win. And other than that, have a good week, everyone.
And in the famous words of Denny Green and Ray Strawn in regards to the Leafs this year, they are who we thought they were. Be kind, be safe, help each other out. Hey, friends and neighbors, don't forget to check us out online on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at Ray Benny Sports. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel. Leave a like, leave a comment, tell us what you think.